Hi, this is Sandra Hart. Welcome to Life Over 60. Today we're going to talk about what you can do in the next 10, 60, 120 days to take your life to the next level. I take myself out to walk about alone in my thoughts, yet not. The world is moving here and there, around me, everywhere. Chatter, chatter, laughter, voices. The world is moving around me. Does it really matter? I take myself out to walk about, alone in my thoughts, yet not. Am I invisible? Do they see me here? I take myself out to walk about, alone in my thoughts, yet not. I am just plain stuck. Have you ever said that to yourself? Now, I know this does not relate to everyone, but some of us are so stuck. We are standing in front of that great big gate with a beautiful key in our hands, but we are afraid to unlock that gate because of the unknown, because of fear. And fear is holding us back and not letting us move forward. Now, there are all types of fear, big fears and little fears. And I help myself by using my old journalistic skills and things that I learned years ago in school when I was taking journalism. And they're the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why. Now, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Who is stopping me? Is it my friends, my family? I'm afraid of criticism. My friends say that I can't do it. My son says, "Oh, mother, you'll never be able to do that." Who is stopping you? Maybe it's not anybody else but you. Your fear of something bad happening, your fear of failure. So ask yourself that very important question first. Who is stopping me? The second question is, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of failure? Am I afraid of rejection? I'm just too old. I can't do it. What if I make a mistake? And what if my family and friends think I'm crazy? There are a lot of reasons that you can ask yourself of why am I making all of these excuses? Who, what, the next one is where. In order to do anything, even baking a cake, you have to have a recipe, you have to have all the ingredients out, you have to have everything set before you can go ahead and do it. Well, in life, it's the very same thing. If you really want to get rid of your fear, if you really want to do it, planning is the best way to do it. Because when you plan something out, a lot of these unknown equations will be dispelled because you have made a plan. So make a plan. Where do you really want to be 90 days from now, 120 days from now? Where do you want to be at the end of your life? Do you want to be stuck right where you are today and never move forward with any of your plans, with any of your dreams, with any of those things that you envisioned your life to be within reason? Think about that. You have to make a plan. And if you can think seriously that, hey, I'm okay. I'm where I want to be right now. I'm just fine. But if you have something that's making you stuck from living a full life and from living a dream, making a plan helps you work it out better, because it's like getting all the ingredients together to make a good cake. Well, now, I've made a plan. I know why I was stuck. But when am I going to start? Well, there's a time that comes in everybody's life when you have to think and listen to your inner voice. Remember, I had a video a few weeks ago about listening to that inner voice, to your intuition of when you are ready. So you have to trust your instinct, and believe me, it's never too late to begin and to change your life and to start that new chapter. I'm going to tell you a story. I read a story about, and this is a true story, about a man who was 80 years old, and all of his life he really wanted to go to law school. So he decided at 80 he was going to go to law school. He went and he stood in line at registration, and a young man in front of him turned around and he said, "Sir, I think you may be standing in the wrong line." And this gentleman looked at him. He says, "No, I'm in the right line. I'm going to law school." The perception was he was too old to be standing in that line, but he knew that it was his time. He knew when it was his time to start, and he went to law school. And do you know that he graduated at 86 years old, when he was 86 years old, with a law degree? So it is never too late. And I think I've said this about 1,000 times in my videos, because I'm living proof. It is never too late to live your dream, but you do have to have a plan. And the other thing that you can ask yourself is why? Why am I fearful? Why can't I unlock that door? Is it because of money? Does your dream, require finances? Well, you're looking way down the road. There is a YouTuber. She's very, very successful, and I can put her link below if you're interested. But basically, she just tells people how to start a YouTube channel, what to do on Instagram. She is more of someone who does tutorials on how to be successful doing YouTube. Well, she is now a millionaire and maybe a multimillionaire, that she has been able to build her business. Do you know how much money she had to start? $100. There are so many stories like that. There is another woman that I know that's very successful, and I wish I could remember the name of her dog, but she was divorced, had no money whatsoever. She didn't know what she was going to do with her life. So in her spare time, she had an English bulldog with a really funny face. So she started taking pictures of him, dressing him up, putting, crazy things on him, and I think going on Facebook. And eventually she got picked up, and now they have greeting cards. She is a millionaire, but through her dog and through her ingenuity, I guess, in taking pictures of her funny dog, that she is very, very successful, and all it took was a camera or her iPhone, I don't know what she was using, and her dog. So if you have a dream and you have a desire, please, it doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes courage to realize that you are worthy of doing something with your life. You are worthy and you deserve to do something with your life. Even it is something as small as going to the movies by yourself, eating out by yourself. If you're lonely, joining an interest group by yourself. My husband is older. He's 93, and a lot of times he just doesn't want to do things, but I still feel young enough that I want to go out. Sometimes I want to go out to dinner. Sometimes I want to go to the movies and go to the museum, and he doesn't want to. So I go out by myself. I go to the movies alone. I eat by myself sometimes. I take myself out to dinner, to lunch, or to breakfast. I do a lot of things by myself because I don't want his likes and dislikes to keep me from living my life. And if you were a widow or a widower, it's different and maybe it's hard to get used to, but grab that beautiful key that you have to control your life, unlock that gate, walk through the door, and release your fears, because there are no whys. There are no whys to keep you from leading the best life. Because honestly, and this is the truth, you have to realize that you are worthy and that you deserve, no matter how young or old you are, you deserve to live the life of your dreams. Thank you so much for coming today and joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Do something really terrific for yourself. Be kind to whomever crosses your path. And don't forget to share the love. Take care. Thank you again. I really appreciate you coming and visiting me for a little while today. Hope to see you in my next video.